Guys, so we have a big breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is March 20, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up, and once again, thank you so much for your support. The Bear Country declares state of emergency as cranes strike military base. Last night we posted a video of this. The sun was blocked. It was a huge mushroom cloud. That thing was huge. And we have some updates. They declared a state of emergency, and they said this is one of the biggest hits for the past, again, 3 years of these biblical wars between these two. This here got to be the biggest hit. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here, guys. We have more breaking news. You have European Commission says the EU must immediately prepare for the real possibility of a large biblical war with the bear. Oh, now you guys are scared. You gave the green light to crane, right? And there was a big mushroom cloud in the bear country that completely blocked the sun. Now, it wasn't a nuke. They say that it was a warehouse that was storing some very powerful equipment, and that thing, wow, that was a huge mushroom cloud. So again, I did post a video. If you guys want to check it out, the link will be in the comments box. I did post it. It was a 1 a.m. video. All right, so give me a second here. Let me just bring this up really quick. All right, so once again, Ukrainian drone strike ignites the Bear Air Base, home to nuclear capable bombers. Alright, so we're going to get to all this here, guys, before I start. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Happy Thursday, and God bless to every single one of you. I'm praying that every single one of you having a blessed day. We did the verse of the day. That's going to be over Grand Supreme News, my first video of the day. If you guys want to check it out, the link will be in the comments box. We also shared the verse of the link in the description box if you guys want to check it out. All right, so let's see what's going on here, guys. And it says you have Crane Security Service confirmed a direct drone event on the Bear Air Base, home to TU-95, TU-22, and TU-160 used against Crane. Guys, what if Donald is giving, the orders and telling Zelensky, you want to hit them hard? This is, again, you listen to me. You see those birds in that spot? You got to hit them birds, man. You're hitting nothing but crickets. All right, so boom, and other stuff. Detonation ripped through the base of the bear, admitted mass evacuation, and other facility impacted. The bear claims 132 were down. Wow. That was a huge operation there. All right, let's go with this next one. And I do have the full article of the state of emergency. Here's another breaking news here, guys. Vladimir signs 2 decrees. Number 1, Ukrainian citizens who are currently in the Bear Country illegally must leave the country by September 10th or be legalized. Wow. Foreigners in the Donbass and other are required to provide proof of their... Wow. Okay, so I'm going to skip that part there. This is a shocking one here. Alright, so I just wanted to bring that up for you guys. Okay, so let's go with the state of emergency here. Alright, so this is the aftermath, and boy, oh boy, that was a big hit. The Bear region declares state of emergency as crane strikes base. The Bear and Crane have continued to exchange following calls agreeing to a limited cease plan. Well, one thing I tell you guys, again, the phone call is supposed to it's supposed to stop all this, but it didn't. It actually made the situation a lot worse. So these two have spoken to Donald. the sleeping giant leader. These two told Donald that they were gonna, stop, hitting infrastructure. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I know Donald's not pleased. All right, so the bear authorities have declared a state of emergency. All right, in the Saratov region after a Ukrainian drone left an airfield at a base engulfed. Now, the bear led Engels base, which is located around 435 miles from the front line, reportedly hosts the country's Tu 160 nuclear capable heavy strategic bombers and has been used to launch the Bear military planes throughout the biblical war. I believe there's a possibility since we have new key players, meaning a new administration. Joe is out. We have the Donalds. So we have new key players for this game of chess. There's a possibility we might be giving some new missions. We're not going with Joe's stuff. You're going to listen to me. You guys want to, be ahead of the game. Just listen to me and follow orders. It's a possibility all this is because of the new key players. According to Reuters, the Gov confirmed that a Ukrainian drone strike had hit the town of that region but stopped short of mentioning the base itself. Images on Telegram channels depicted black smoke rising from the region amid reports that local resident had also been, they told him to leave Dodge from the region. Evacuation. There are new pictures coming out too. I mean, it was not pretty. It was not pretty. That was huge. And if you ask me, I think that's the biggest ever. Ukrainian operation, their mission to strike in that region, that's the biggest hit the bear ever seen. All right, so the latest strike comes days after the bear and Ukrainian leaders agreed to a partial temporary cease plan aimed at protecting Ukraine's energy infrastructure. Once again, this region is a base target. The recent strike is unlikely to be considered a breach of the cease plan. Now, the declaration of a state of emergency comes as both sides continue to exchange despite agreeing to the limited cease plan just days earlier. Reports claim that on Tuesday, the bear fired some very powerful equipment into Ukraine, taking one individual. And also, there were multiple regions that were impacted. The bear has also accused Ukraine of targeting its energy facility in the hours following the call. Now, Ukrainian leader Zelensky branded Vladimir's view of the cease plan as very much at odds with reality and maintained, if the bear don't hit our facility, we definitely won't hit theirs. Well, here's the thing, guys. The bear kind of hit the facility. Here's the thing. Because Vladimir spoke with Donald. They spoke for like 2 hours over the phone, right? And Vlad said he's not going to hit the infrastructure. 6 hours later, he did hit it. And so, Vlad is kind of... The bear is kind of wrong on that part. The bear is kind of wrong in that part. You got the call first. Vlad, you got the call first. Not Zelensky, it was you guys. It comes as the international community continues to push for a broader cease plan to secure peace in the region after more than 3 years of the biblical war. In response to the limited cease plan agreed upon this week, Representative for Starmer said it was disappointing that a full cease plan hasn't been reached yet. Give me a second here, guys. Now, Mr. Starmer, officials said we obviously welcome Donald's efforts to secure a cease plan in this in this space, but it is also disappointing that Vladimir has not agreed to a full-on immediate cease plan without conditions as Crane has done. Today, senior military figures are meeting in the UK to make plans for a peacekeeping force in the yellow and blue country. It's thought that around 20 countries are involved, and Mr. Starmer will be in attendance. So 20 countries, they want to help Crane, the yellow and blue. They want to help them. They want to help them and send some boots in the yellow and blue country. The problem is that's going to lead to a huge biblical war. The bear has warned that any foreign boots coming into Crane is again, it will be targets. So once again, the bear region declares state of emergency as Crane strike the base, and boy oh boy, that was a huge one. That was huge. And guys, I can show like videos like that or pictures. I got hit twice this morning, so I got to be very, very careful showing certain things, and I have to use code words. I have to keep using code words. My wife is like, I don't know why they keep going after you. I mean, there's nothing you're saying wrong here, but again, it's when again speaking the truth. That's the big warning alert to them. All right, so give me 1 second here, guys. I want to pull up something really quick. We have a big breaking news coming out right now. Look at this. Sirens are currently sounding in the southern and central Holy Land, following, man, another one? A hypersonic. So Yam just fired a hypersonic towards the Holy Land. The Holy Land is going to take that thing out. Wow. Alright, so once again, you got nation against nations continuing to build up. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. And this is the one that we just talked about. Once again, the EU says it must urgently prepare for the potential of direct biblical war with the bear. Yeah, they saw that big mushroom that blocked the sun. And now all of a sudden, the next day, we need to prepare ourselves for the bear. It goes to tell you that Crane is not the only one that is, doing this operation. They have a lot of buddies out there that is telling them, hey, hit that, hit that, hit that. All right. I want to bring this one up really quick here, guys. I want to bring this one up. So what's Donald's real motive for taking the yellow and blue country energy facilities? It is a part of a bigger sleeping giant strategy to severe Western Europe, especially you have Germany. From the Bear says a strategic analyst, a CIPI Foundation director. But why energy? Let's break it down. So again, for those of you that missed the video yesterday, Donald said that he want to take ownership of the plant, the power plant in Crane. He wants to, take ownership, take control of it. I want to see what's going on here, guys. It's very important to know these things. So instead of relying on NATO, Donald banks on economic and infrastructure control in Europe, particularly in the energy sector. The aim? Decouple Europe from the bear while keeping Europe tied to the sleeping giant. It says here, the end goal is that Europe stays linked to the sleeping giant and not the bear. So the sleeping giant aims to be the necessary link for any future energy dealings between Europe and the bear. It says here, to avoid military conflict, the Donald wants to establish a civilian economic presence in the yellow and blue country. This could be cheaper and more effective than providing equipment support to the yellow and blue country, while also keeping the bear in check. Checkmate. This is what the sleeping giant needed. A very smart, again, when it comes to sleeping giant leader, because Joe was stuck in one spot. He was just stuck. The only thing Joe was doing is sending billions, equipment, billions, equipment, billions, equipment. But Donald, what he's doing here, he's moving key players around. He's trying to get the bear into a corner, checkmate. So while Joe was playing checker, again, the bear was playing chess, and the bear made Joe look so bad. I mean, they took 4 territory. They took Luhansk, Donetsk. I mean, they took those territory. So basically, the bear took the queen, the king, the horse, the castle from Joe. Joe was playing chess. Checker, excuse me. Donald's coming in, a new key player, a new leader. Donald's coming in saying, hey, I'm not Joe. Let's play. So you have Raphone points out that controlling the yellow blue country infrastructure, like energy facility, would serve as a strong deterrent to the bear striking them. The sleeping giant will have boots on the ground. Whoa, to ensure the yellow blue country energy system stay under control. You hear that part? The sleeping giant, that's us, will have boots on the ground to ensure the yellow blue country energy system stays under control. What do you guys think? Leave comments down below. But there's more. Alexei, skip all that information, argues that Donald's interest in the yellow blue country energy also comes from profit motives. With the yellow blue country industrial capacity shrinking, its remaining plant could provide significant energy for Europe. Once again, you have Europe's green energy push makes it reliant on the nuclear power and green. Sources like the hydroelectric plant and the sleeping giant could profit by controlling these yellow and blue country resources, with local maintaining the plant while the sleeping giant ranks in the profits. This is why people rather prefer a businessman running the sleeping giant than someone that's been in the political arena for 40 years and haven't learned nothing. No offense, but Joey was absolutely not in that spot of knowing what to do. I mean, it's just really sad. I believe Joe was like a Pinocchio, someone pulling the string. All right, so you have I'm gonna skip that name. Also suggests that the sleeping giant may raise electricity prices in the yellow and blue country to maximize profits. Now the sleeping giant stands to gain without much risk, while Europe remains dependent on imported energy. All right, so again, this is a huge move by the Donald. This is like a game of chess here, not chess, but Monopoly. All right, us sleeping giants. This country was built to make profits, not lose. All right, so we are the most powerful in the world, and the sleeping giant is all about making extra and profits, and that's what Donald is doing here. He's trying to get as much profit, as much rare earth minerals, as much putting back the sleeping giant on the right track. Something that for the past couple of decades those individuals has failed to do. It says here, and let's not forget the sleeping giant grip on Europe energy market. This person points to how the sleeping giant action, like the I'm gonna skip that name there, guys. I truly apologize. I don't want to get hit on this platform. Have already left Europe paying higher prices for gas, especially after Poland cut off the bare supplies. And the final one, with the sleeping giant already tightly controlling Europe's energy, acquiring the yellow blue country energy resources would further cement their hold, issuing steady profits and influence over the region. And they got those money falling from the sky. Remember, Donald said that the sleeping giant will be so rich, so powerful from all this. Let's see if Donald keep his word. All right, so let's see if all that's, again, Donald wants a very, very, very big company and for profits. So the yellow and blue country power plants, that's one of them. The rare earth minerals, and so many other things. And I do believe big things are going to come when it comes to dealing with business and making profits. At the same time, I do believe there's going to be a huge biblical war. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end it here. Hold on, give me a second. Give me 1 second. Okay, it seems like this is all of it for now, guys. I do have some more breaking news coming up tonight. So, again, make sure you check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. I want to show you that video really quick here. Oh, look at that. Reach up to 100,000 more users now. So, they have a promotion thing for me. And for me to get so much followers, I could just pay and this and that. But yeah, I don't do that. I don't. A lot of people do. That's why you see a lot of people just up there in 100,000 followers and stuff like that. But it just, if you see how much is that, I mean, it's an arm and a leg. It's an arm and a leg. I can't even remove that thing. How do you remove it? I'm trying to read that title there. Hold on, give me a second here, guys. Okay, so I just clicked on it. Alright, so get started? No, I don't want to get started. Thank you so much, though. Thank you so much. Canceled. I can't, guys, for some reason, it just won't let me, it just won't let me read it. So again, you have France tells citizens, I'm gonna have to pull up the news article. France tells citizens to leave Persia immediately. All right. So France tells citizens to leave Persia immediately. That link will be in the comments box, and it's very important to check that video out. Make sure you subscribe. And once again, thank you so much for your support, either through Cash App, PayPal, or the Super Thanks. Thank you so much. Your support really helps out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us a letter, it's a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.